Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, Chapter 38. When we last left our heroes, Jigen was at the Uzumaki household, and he was trying to take, Kawaki, who offered to go willingly to spare Naruto, but Naruto's like, nah, I'm not sacrificing anyone, I'm just gonna fight Jigen, and Jigen took Naruto and was going to just drop him in some alternate dimension, but then Sasuke showed up, and they started fighting Jigen. We found out that Jigen, his main technique is to, shrink down and up like Ant-Man, except, intimidating. But then his karma started activating, and he grew a horn from the form that Sasuke saw while in the other dimension a couple chapters ago, and that's where we left off. So let's jump right on into Chapter 38, He's Bad News. And our cover picture here is a color version of the shot of Jigen the Jigen form that ended last chapter. And so we open where we left off with him in his karma form. You bastard! So you grew a horn. Big deal. Naruto is unconcerned with this new form. Naruto, a little while before I tracked you here, my investigation took me to a curious place, where I found certain traces of Otsutsuki Momoshiki, Kinshiki, Kaguya, and a new, totally different Otsutsuki. So the weird thing here is that the Viz translation is spelling Otsutsuki with an H after the O, which I've never seen that translation before. The animation doesn't do it, so don't know why they're doing that, but whatever. Anyway, that's what the evidence pointed to. Also, again, I don't know if they're even trying to meld the anime and manga canon, because there's no mention of Urashiki here. But I don't know. Anyway. Otsutsuki, you're sure? This guy's horn. It looks a lot like the one I saw in the new Otsutsuki. So what does it mean? Uchiha Sasuke. This is Jigen talking. You went to that place? How did you know of it? I know your misbegotten pet, too. A juvenile 10 tails like Biju. Am I wrong? I couldn't believe my eyes at first. 10 tails? Hey, I'm completely lost! Naruto has no idea what's going on. Otsutsuki plus 10 tails. Let me guess. You're planning to drain this entire planet dry of chakra, aren't you? Not just the two of us. I hope it's not that simple, because that's just the same thing Kaguya did. Or Kaguya tried to do, and the same thing Momoshiki and Kinshiki tried to do. I want to see a new final grand plan from an ultimate Naruto villain. But without giving Jigen a chance to explain himself, Sasuke goes straight into Susanoo. In short, you are bad news. We need to take you down here and now, no matter what. Gah, which means, and Naruto gets in his full Nine Tails cloak, our job's still the same. And the two, behemoth, the Susanoo and Kurama, stared down at little bitty Jigen. Huh. So this is the two of you going all out? Fine. Show me what you've got, for my own enlightenment. And Susanoo brings down the sword on Jigen, and Jigen just, jumps onto the blade. The legendary Uchiha Susanoo. Its speed isn't all that impressive. What about its defense? You dare mock it? And he, goes for another swipe, but Jigen jumps up to Sasuke himself's level, and I think makes a kick at Sasuke? Yeah, he makes a kick, and he kicks Sasuke out of the Susanoo. And Sasuke goes, flying. What? He easily penetrated Susanoo's defense? And Sasuke hits the ground. He, tries to get up, but both of his legs are immediately impaled with the rods. And Jigen's coming for him. Also, his arm gets hit with another rod as well. And he uses his Rinne Sharingan. Jigen's coming towards him, and the two of them swap places. He does the swapping attack. He swapped our positions. Darn Rinnegan. And he turns around and notices something, and it's Naruto coming right at him in the Kurama cloak. And he is, whacking his tails into Jigen. Gah! We didn't even touch him! As, the dust clears, and we see a rod has gotten into one of the chakra tails. And we see at least two more rods. These rods again! And Jigen, jumps up towards Naruto and, gets him out of the Kurama cloak with what looks like a punch, maybe? I can't quite tell. And Naruto, chokes up. Damn it! And Sasuke dashes after the two of them. Naruto! Naruto immediately goes into the Rasengan. Rasengan! Stubborn fools. And Sasuke, draws his sword, and Jigen is, absorbing the Rasengan, but their positions swap just then, and Sasuke goes in for the sword slice, which is not a jutsu, so we can't absorb it. And Jigen is surprised, but then he... trying to tell what's going on in this panel here. I think Sasuke gets the slice on Jigen's neck. Yeah, it's right on Jigen's neck, and Naruto yells out, "Gotcha!" But right then, some more rods appear out of his neck to, stop the sword from going in all the way. What the? Naruto looks shocked. Sorry. Nice plan, though. And he kicks Sasuke away. Sasuke goes, flying onto the ground by Naruto. Bastard! And Jigen lands without a care. Sasuke's on the ground, coughing up blood. Naruto, standing in a fist fight position against Jigen. What's the matter? Are you done wasting your chakra? And Naruto goes in for a punch that Jigen just kind of grabs, and then knees him in the chest. Naruto goes down. Or not? It looks like he tries to do something in the top of page 22 here. I can't quite make out what's going on there, though. But either way, Naruto is sent flying again. Damn it! He's too strong. And Sasuke gets a look at him with his Mangekyo Sharingan. Amaterasu! And we see the Amaterasu flames rise up on Jigen. The Amaterasu. Black flames that won't extinguish until they burn up their target. And he starts absorbing the Amaterasu into his palms. Well, not that applies to me. Gah, so it doesn't work on him. Damn it, if I expend any more chakra, I won't be able to use space-time ninjutsu. Naruto's also looking up at Jigen. Heh. I like the expressions on your faces. You've reached the end of your rope. And he hears something, I think. There's a splitch sound. I'm not sure what that means. So there's this... So in his horned form, he has this little, black thing on his, the bottom of his chest. And we see it starts to crack. Naruto and Sasuke both notice it. Gah, I'm at my limit too. Jigen's body can't keep pace with the power. Oh. Alright, so here's an idea that's been kind of rolling in my mind as of this chapter. I've not gotten any exact spoilers for this chapter, but I get kind of the sense that this is not a good fight for Naruto and Sasuke. It doesn't end well for them. And I've been thinking about that in terms of the first scene. And in chapter 1, the flash forward between Boruto and Kabuki, and how given Kabuki's arc throughout the Kabuki arc, it doesn't quite track that he would regress into this kind of evil, killing people, and pairing that with the line, "I'm going to send you to where I sent the seventh," made me think that somehow Jigen could, take over Kawaki. Kind of maybe Orochimaru style? I'm not sure. But now, as of this line, I'm convinced that I'm right. Because he has this line, "God, not my limit too. Jigen's body can't keep pace with the power." Meaning whoever this isn't even Jigen. This is someone else entirely who's taken over this guy Jigen. Who knows for how long? Who knows if Jigen... Maybe it's an Otsutsuki who's taken over him, and that's why Jigen has the Otsutsuki powers. Maybe Jigen was just Maybe Jigen wasn't Otsutsuki the entire time, and some other force has taken over him. I don't know. That's more than what I know. Anyway, the Jigen's body can't keep pace with the power. I really do need Kabuki. This vessel's done for. Yeah, and that explains why Kabuki is the vessel, because whatever being is inside Jigen needs a new body, because Jigen is apparently dying or something. I don't know. What's with that crack? Don't tell me he's... Okay, time to wrap things up. Thanks, it was fun. And the rods now appear and skewer both Naruto and Sasuke several times through the chest. And we see Sasuke starts coughing up blood. This amount of damage is seriously bad. Sasuke! So here's another thing. So we've seen repeatedly throughout this chapter Sasuke coughing up blood. And that's more than what Naruto is doing. right? That's more damage than Naruto is taking, except they seem to be taking the same amount of damage. So what that reminds me of is Itachi. Does Sasuke have the same disease that Itachi has? Maybe. There's not. This is like the most bare bones evidence I've got. He's coughing up blood. Is the entire evidence. Maybe, I don't know. Sasuke just got hit in a different place and made him cough up blood. I don't know. Anyway, so they're both skewered by the poles, and Jigen does this kind of hand thing, and we see in the bottom of this panel at the end of 26, we see that Jigen is in the crater they're on. And then there's the clouds, and then there's something else above them that looks kind of like the crater in reverse, perhaps? I'm not sure. What the? Uzumaki Naruto, with that 9 tails inside you. I suspect it'll take too much work to kill you and it. Instead, I'll just seal you two away by closing the lid on this coffin that we're standing inside right now. Oh, to this dimension that he took him to. This was probably his plan from the beginning. When he took him to this dimension, he was going to close the lid and Naruto would be stuck here. Seal away? But of course, not you, Uchiha Sasuke. Since you could escape using time-space ninjutsu, you need to die here and now. Oh boy, I have a feeling this might be it. This might be leading to the line that probably Jigen Kawaki tells Boruto in Chapter 1 how Naruto is stuck here. You know, the send you to the place that sent the 7th line and all that. I think this might be it. Though you're welcome to go on and escape by yourself, if you're capable of leaving the Hokage behind. You bastard. Naruto makes a shadow clone while he's impaled. The shadow clones are not impaled, by the way. They go out and attack Jigen. One goes for a kick that Jigen kind of dodges like that. There are only 4 of them, and they're all kind of going at Jigen, which shows just how little power Naruto's got at the moment. He's worn out. He only has the strength for 4 shadow clones. Or maybe he's saving his chakra for something else, I don't know. Anyway, get out of here, Sasuke, now! And Sasuke looks at him. Are you crazy? We aren't capable of defeating him right now, and at this rate we'll both get taken down. One of us needs to escape. That's you. And Sasuke, kind of is not happy with that idea, but we see the Shadow Clones getting beat down by Jigen. There has to be a way to defeat him, but it's going to be pretty hopeless without you. Yeah, we're right back at you, Sasuke. Don't worry about me. I won't go down so easily. So go. Now. That's actually absolutely the smart idea to do, given that Jigen has said that he's not going to kill Naruto. He's going to stick him here. So if Sasuke just, leaves, recharges, and then comes back later, sometime after Jigen is, doing something else, he can easily rescue Naruto. Or maybe the lid... Well, the lid is probably a seal. And so he won't be able to just, warp back in there. Maybe. I don't know. We know so little about how this jutsu works. But anyway... Jigen is rushing towards Sasuke, and Sasuke warps out of there. And ends up right with Sakura. Huh? And Sasuke pops out of the portal, beaten and bloodied on the ground. Sasuke! And Sasuke just kind of mutters out, don't you die, Naruto. And Jigen stops. Too bad. You can track Kawaki using the karma, but not Sasuke, right? Jigen turns to Naruto. But back to me. Why are you bothering with sealing me away? Why not just kill me outright? I don't know if this is physical or just inside Naruto's head, but Kurama's head pops out. Stop that, Naruto. Don't rile him up further. Kurama? He never had any business with you. So he doesn't want to waste chakra. Don't give him an excuse to change his mind and slaughter you. And Jigen looks at them. So Jigen can clearly hear Kurama, because he says, your beast seems the smarter half. It's right. I have no interest in you. Though your son is a different story. Boruto, wasn't it? I was sad not to see him at your house, but is he coming along nicely? Huh? What's Boruto got to do with anything? Don't play dumb. The karma. He's got one, doesn't he? Somewhere on his body? You! Stay away from Boruto! Hold it in, Naruto. Kurama, holds him back. You must have been so busy up until now, Lord Seventh. Enjoy this little extension of your life in the pitch dark I'll leave you in. Enjoy this little extension of your life in the pitch dark I'll leave you in. It'll be your end when we next meet. If you're still alive, that is. You better remember those words, because I'm gonna feed them right back to you. And Jigen, dashes out of the coffin right as it closes behind him. And he, seals it away. And it kind of reminds me of Shukaku's tea kettle from the current anime arc. Probably a coincidence, but I don't know. Anyway, Jigen looks at the coffin and he, floats away. And then he comes right back down to it. And he shrinks it down. God, I've expended more than I thought. What? Does your body hurt, Jigen? Okay, so Jigen starts crying, it looks like. To shed tears is pathetic. You're not worthy of being Otsutsuki Ishiki's vessel, you defective failure. Okay, so we have a name. For a second there, I was expecting him to be Urashiki. That would explain why Urashiki is missing from the dimension. But no, we got another Otsutsuki. Which, alright. I was kind of hoping that Jigen would be that Jigen would be the Otsutsuki and there'd be some other being inhabiting him. But no, it's the Otsutsuki inhabiting some random guy. Or at least, a prototype vessel, at the very least. The original Jigen seems to have been caught up in the kind of program that, Ishiki, which is his name, which I guess what we're going to be calling him now, has been doing to Kawaki. But Jigen's body seems to be giving out. But he warps away from the coffin. And we cut back to the Uzumaki house, where Kawaki is holding a picture of Naruto. Kawaki? Sarada's finally arrived, come by with a bouquet of flowers from when she left the Yamanaka flower shop 2 or 3 chapters ago, I think. Where's Lord Seventh? He isn't with you? And just then, his arm stops. The arm is being powered by Naruto's chakra. Kawaki? It can't be. Lord Seventh! Next chapter hits October 20th. Alright, this was a wild chapter, answering so many questions that perhaps ill-advised Flash Forward has raised way back in 2016. And honestly, it's a pretty great chapter. We see just the power that Ishiki. Are we all gonna start calling him Ishiki? The power that the man we thought was Jigen has. As he just wins against Naruto and Sasuke combined. And to be fair, no other Otsutsuki only had the 2 of them. Kaguya had the 2 of them, and Sakura and Kakashi, though they were probably weaker then when they were teenagers. But I don't really know if we can call Ishiki stronger than Momoshiki, who only went down to the strength of all 5 Kage and Sasuke and Boruto. And given that Jigen was kind of on the ropes against just Naruto and Sasuke, maybe Momoshiki's the stronger one. But that's not really the concern, because what he may lack in strength, he absolutely has in cunning. He's unlike, Momoshiki, who just shows up and is yeah, I'm gonna win now, punks. Jigen's been plotting shit for a long fucking time, apparently. Or Ishiki has, because he's, been doing these vessel projects over and over again. He has his own minions. I don't know if they know what the deal is with Ishiki. I think it's safe to say that Kashin Koji does not. Because Koji seems to be investigating Jigen without quite realizing what he's dealing with. That's why he's investigating him. He doesn't know what this guy is yet. He's still kind of working on that. But I don't know. I really hope he's not just there to make a chakra tree and get all the chakra back and all the shit that Kaguya and Momoshiki already did. Because that's just kind of, we've been there, we've done that. I'd like to see a villain. I mean, personally, I wanted Jigen to not be an Otsutsuki. clearly we knew he was related to an Otsutsuki from the start because out of karma. But I didn't want him to actually be an Otsutsuki because, again, we've already dealt with that. But I'm hoping that there's something more here than just the typical Otsutsuki arrive on a planet and get all the chakra and then, like, fuck out of there. Because, again, been there, done that. The fight itself is the typical greatness we've come to expect from Boruto. It's dynamic, it's interesting, there are some great uses of that position swap technique that Sasuke has. We don't see the same kind of, like, nullification of the shrinking technique that we had last month. So that move is kind of been mostly forgotten. It is used to finish off Naruto in the midway through the chapter. When the poles come out of nowhere. But yeah, Naruto is sealed away, and given what Chapter 1 tells us, he'll probably be sealed away for like 3 years or so. If, he can survive that long, maybe because he's sealed away, he won't be, like, metabolizing and won't need food or anything. So he might just be, like, in stasis for 3 years. At best, like, chatting with Kurama inside his mind, but not, like, physically doing anything. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, the rest of the crew now has evidence that Naruto's out of commission, because Kawaki no longer has his right arm. Also, Jigen is absolutely about to be right back here to get Kawaki. So, things are not looking hot for anyone right now. But I think that's all I have to say until the next chapter hits, so I'm gonna leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe, or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!